Okay, guys, today we're going to talk about regular ER verbs. Regular ER verbs are one of the easiest types of verbs to conjugate with in French because they follow a very simple pattern. Part of that pattern involves removing this ER. So an ER verb is going to be a verb that ends in ER, but please remember that not every verb you come in contact with that ends in ER is regular. Most of them, yes, but we will learn one very, very important exception to that. So ER verbs. Let's take the example that we started off with. It's the example I like to use. It's the verb parler. 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 First, I want you to take into account the pronunciation of this ER ending. This is not parler, which is what I might want to say because as an English speaker, I know that ER makes the sound. This is French, and we pronounce the ERA, parler, to speak or to talk, parler. Before I conjugate, and we'll go over this as we keep conjugating a little more, I want you to keep in mind that whenever I translate my French present tense into English of any verb, my one conjugation can mean 2 or 3 different things. So just listen for that as we go along. So parler, we said step one is to remove the ER. So ER right here needs to go off. PARL. Then I'm left. I have a blank space here because I'm going to fill it in with something. Par. That's my stem. Remember, parler altogether is my infinitive. That's my unconjugated verb. Parl. PARL. What I'm left with after I remove the ER, that is my stem where I will add my ending. Step 2 are adding my regular ER ending. And remember, each subject pronoun has its own ending. Let's go over those. Je parle. Je parle. E is my ending. Je parle. Je parle. Now let's go over what je parle means. Parler means to speak, but now I'm conjugating it for je. I don't say I to speak. That's not what parle means. I say I speak, the present tense, or je parle can mean I am speaking. That's the present progressive. So in French, je parle means the present tense, I speak, and the present progressive tense, I am speaking. Do not let that word am trick you. It is just there in English. It is not there in French whenever I have a verb in the present progressive. Je parle, E. My ending for tu, which is singular you, informal you, is es. It is also pronounced parle. Tu parle. Tu parle. You speak. You are speaking. For il, hear it, elle, shear it, or on, one or we, my ending is once again the letter E. Il parle. Elle parle. On parle. Il parle, he speaks, it is speaking. Elle parle, she speaks, it is speaking. On parle, one speaks, we are speaking. So for my singulars, my endings are E, es, e. There's a song that we can learn to remember this, but I'm not going to sing it at this time. That's my singulars. Je parle, tu parles, il, elle, on parle. Let's go over my plurals now. I want to create a new page for that. So let's do that. I ran out of room there. So my plural subjects are nous, we, vous, plural you or formal you, and then il, elle, plural. Il, elle, plural, which means they. So for nous, my er ending is o and s. So that gives me nous parlons. Nous parlons. That S is silent. Remember the stupid rule. STPD, the stupid rule. Those letters are generally silent at the end of French words. For vous, my ending is EZ. Vous parlez. EZ is pronounced like the ER. Parlez. Vous parlez. You speak, you are speaking. And then il, elle, plural, my ending for regular ER verbs is ENT. This is going to be pronounced just like the endings for je, tu, and il, elle, singular. parle. This ENT makes basically no sound. Il parle, they are speaking. Elle parle, they are speaking, or they speak. Okay, so let's review it all together. Let me get a new page so that we can write them all together. So for je, regular ER verbs, take off the ER, add the letter E. That's my ER ending. Tu parles. Yes. Il, elle, on parle. Again, just the letter E. Nous parlons. ONS. Vous parlez. Easy ending. Parlez, parlez. And then il, elle plural, they, il, elle plural, parle. Remember, ENT sounds the same as an E. So let's just pronounce the je, tu, il, elle singular, and il, elle plural. Je parle. Tu parles. Il, elle, on parle. Il, elle parle. They all sound the same. Now, nous parlons. Vous parlez. Repeat this video as many times as you need to. I think that this is a fairly simple concept that most of us will get easily. Do not feel bad if you struggle. There's always going to be something that's going to give somebody difficulty, and there's no shame in that. Feel free to ask me questions when you need to.